to 10,000 RPM. Ahoy on, good afternoon. Here we are at Haus of Trikes and Bikes. Rode my KTM up here this afternoon so I can go jump on that brand new Aprilia Tuareg, yes, 660, and go for a spin. They say I have it for an indeterminate amount of time. They didn't really give me a definite time. They just said go have fun. So I certainly intend to do that. And apparently there is no limiter on the brake-in. I can rev it to full range and it's full power. No soft braking apparently on this beauty. So we're gonna have a blast apparently with all 80 horsepower right from the get-go. We just need to get away from this traffic. So yeah, here we go. We are on urban mode. Let's see, how do we change this? ATC, fuel, average speed, max speed, time, trip, odometer. Nope. What is that doing? It's high speed. Those are the turn signals. This doing? Traction control? Oh. How do we change this and get out of urban mode? Oh, whatever. Let's just go spin. Clutch is nice and light, I will say that. Super light clutch pull. Much lighter than my KTM, that is for sure. I'm not liking that rear peg right there where it is, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh yeah, it's definitely revving out. It's letting me spin it all the way up almost to 10,000 RPM. I'd really like to get it out of urban mode and see what else it's got. If I could figure out how to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, but I see a big field and I may have to go have a little bit of fun. Yeah, you can slide it. It slides all right. Okay, now here's a place I might be able to jump it. You gotta really test it on a test ride, right? The bike. Not too bad on the jump. Not really catching much air there because it's not really a good place to do it, but you know, it's not bad. It handles it pretty fine. Let's do this little dip transition. Oh yeah, the suspension's nice. Nowhere near bottoming out. Yeah, that's a rough transition, and that's nowhere near bottoming out. It's doing pretty well. Oh, I must say, this Aprilia has been running now for about 12 miles, 11.1 miles. Been riding it for 11.1 miles, and it's quite stinky. Yeah, the smell coming off this exhaust is woo-hoo-hoo, man. Must just be burning off, I don't know, new assembly oil or something. But it's a bit smelly. Temp's still good. ABS. Fuel. Traction controls on 1. Leave it that way. It is a beautiful bike, I'll say, guys. Be a racer, yes. Aprilia did make a wonderfully beautiful bike. Not quite as peppy as my KTM. This guard's a bit flimsy. Not gonna lie about that. Ugh. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. Grass in the exhaust there. Ooh, that's a good way to start a fire. Dried grass in that exhaust right there. I don't think they thought that one through very well. Handles the back and forth on this pretty well. Yeah, not bad. I'll do that again the other way. Handles really well. Having a little hiccup. I don't know what that was about. Guess I had to get back on the road. It is pretty comfortable, well set up for a guy my size, right about 6 foot tall. But I can tell the seat is not the most quality materials. It feels nice for this short ride, but I can tell in 2 or 3 hours my ass would be a bit sore. I agree with Spite on that. It's a fine seat for around town, but anything longer than 2 or 3 hours in the saddle and you're going to be sore. Might need to look into upgrading that. Oh. It's just a protective thing over the key. Oh, it's getting hot. Look at that, y'all. It's up to the 3rd bar. Is the radiator on? Sounds like the radiator's on, but I don't feel any hot air coming out. Oh yeah, the temp went back down, so I would assume the radiator must be working. I'm not feeling a hot breathe of air anywhere. So yeah, y'all, I like it. It's nice, it's comfortable, it's a bit underpowered and less peppy than my KTM there, and I don't know how I feel about that, if it's really worthy contender of a trading bike, or if I should wait for something to come along a little more powerful than my KTM and a little more reliable, but I might be waiting a while for that. Yeah. I don't know, this is a pretty worthy contender, y'all. I'm pretty fond of it, even though I couldn't really figure out the electronics very well. I did finally figure out how to switch the modes, but y'all saw that. I didn't really notice much of a difference between the modes, except between urban and off-road. There was a noticeable difference there. Yeah, this, like I said, y'all, is still a major point of concern for me. This is quite a flimsy bash plate with the oil filter right there. That's a major point of concern for me. This bash plate would be the first thing I replace before seriously taking it off-road and doing anything gnarly with it. Other than that, seems like a pretty solid bike. Definitely a worthy competitor to the KTM 790, 890 Adventure platform, I think. But yeah, upgraded bash plate, additional guarding on the side, and if you're happy with the power, I think you're golden. And yeah, let's roll into it now. I'm gonna get out of this hot gear.